Fireflies. Tonight, let's shine a light, literally, on fireflies. Those magical little insects that turn summer evenings into something out of a fairy tale. We all love watching them blink in the backyard, but there are some surprisingly wild things about them that most people don't know. First off, fireflies aren't flies or bugs at all. They're actually beetles, soft-winged members of the beetle family, with over 2,000 species worldwide. Here in North America, we have around 125 to 170 species, and they're most diverse in places like Florida and Georgia. Here's something fascinating. Every single firefly species glows at some point in its life, but not always as adults. All firefly larvae, those tiny, armored, glow-in-the-dark glowworms, produce light. Even some firefly eggs glow faintly, but many adult fireflies, especially out west, don't light up at all. They rely on pheromones and scents to find mates instead of flashy signals. Speaking of flashes, that bioluminescent glow is one of nature's most efficient tricks. Fireflies produce what's called cold light through a chemical reaction called luciferin and luciferase. No heat wasted. Nearly 100% of the energy becomes visible light. Compare that to an old incandescent bulb, which wastes most of its energy as heat. But the glow isn't just romantic. It's often a warning. Fireflies are toxic. They carry defensive chemicals called luciferins, similar to toad poisons. If a predator like a bird or lizard tries to eat one, the firefly can reflex bleed, oozing bitter, nasty-tasting blood. Some sources say as few as 10 or 20 could be dangerous even to a human, though thankfully no one tests that out. Now for the darker side, some fireflies are straight-up cannibals. Some females can't make their own defensive toxins, so they mimic the flash patterns of other species' females, luring in hopeful males looking for love. When he gets close, she eats him alive, stealing his chemicals to protect herself and her eggs. And then there's the spectacle of synchronous fireflies. In places like the Great Smoky Mountains, thousands of Photinus carolinus males flash in perfect unison, waves of light rippling through the forest like a living light show. It's mesmerizing, and it's one of the few places in the U.S. where you can witness this coordinated magic. So the next time you see those twinkling lights, remember, behind the gentle glow are beetles with toxic defenses, predatory tricks, and ancient bioluminescent secrets. Nature's night lights are way more intriguing and a bit more ruthless than they first appear. Matthew 5, verse 16. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. In the warm, humid dusk of a summer meadow, Darkness begins to settle like a heavy curtain. The world turns quiet. Colors fade to gray. Shadows stretch long. Then, a tiny flash. A single point of living light blinks on, off, on, off. Another answers, then another. Soon the field is alive with hundreds, thousands of golden green pulses, a silent, rhythmic conversation written in light. The firefly produces this glow through a chemical reaction called bioluminescence. Luciferin plus luciferase plus oxygen plus ATP equals light. No heat, no waste, pure, cold light. Efficient, beautiful, purposeful. The male flashes in precise patterns, short bursts, long pulses, J shapes, S curves, each species with its own code. The female, perched on a blade of grass, answers with her own deliberate flash, a signal. I am here. I am one of you. They shine not to illuminate the whole field, not to outshine the moon, not to be seen by every creature. They shine to be seen by one. In the darkness, a single small light calls another home. Jesus said, "Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." Not blaze like the sun, not illuminate the entire city, not outshine everyone else. Let it shine. A small, steady, honest light in the dark places where people actually live. The firefly does not wait for daylight. It does not wait for a larger audience. It does not wait until its light is perfect or safe. It shines because darkness is the only time its light can be seen. It shines because one answering flash is worth every pulse of energy. You do not need to light up the whole world. You do not need to dazzle crowds. You do not need to be the brightest star. You need only to shine where God has placed you. In your home, in your workplace, in your quiet corner of suffering, in the dark meadow of someone else's night. A single act of kindness, a gentle word in anger, a prayer whispered in secret, a moment of forgiveness when everything screams, "Hold the grudge." These are your flashes. Small, quiet, efficient, beautiful. And somewhere in the darkness, someone is watching. Someone is waiting for a light to answer theirs. Someone is lost and needs to see a signal. I am here. I am one of you. There is hope. So shine, not for applause, not for safety, not for certainty. Shine because the darkness is real, because the night is long, because the world is waiting for small, faithful lights to break through. The firefly does not question its size. It does not doubt its glow. It simply shines, and the darkness cannot overcome it. Jesus, light of the world, my light feels small tonight. My glow feels faint. The darkness feels vast. but you placed this light in me. You called it good. You told me to let it shine. Forgive me for hiding it in shame, for dimming it in fear, for waiting for perfect conditions. Today I choose to shine quietly, faithfully, honestly, not to impress, not to compete, not to win approval. To say, I am here, I belong to you, there is hope. Let my small flashes call others home. Let my steady glow pierce someone's night. Let my light point to you, the true light that darkness cannot overcome. In your radiant name, amen. The darkness is real. The night is long. Your light is small. But it is enough, because the light in you is not yours alone. It is His, and He has never been overcome. Shine, one pulse at a time, one small, faithful flash in the dark. Someone is watching. Someone is waiting for your light to answer theirs. Let it shine. The night cannot hold back the dawn forever, and you carry the dawn in you. Shine on.